And 13. I know. I'm James Dennis, your host for tonight. I'm very excited to be here. I'm more hyped than the next big music act, more pumped than a Lilo, and more buzzing than Anne Widdecombe. When she's on it, trust me, you know about it. I myself love volunteering. I regularly volunteer at a variety of very worthy places. If I had to say which was most rewarding, I'd say, no, I can't choose between the children's hospital and the animal shelter, ladies. The EVAs have always been one of my highlights of the year at SUSU because they serve as a fantastic reminder to the incredible amount that our students continue to achieve year after year. Genuinely, they are my favourite EVA awards. And I'll tell you why, because in this room tonight, we have innovators creating technology to challenge the most professional of businesses. We have humanitarians, which quite literally are changing the futures of international communities, have environmentalists transforming the way our world prepares for the future, and we have strong voices standing up for the rights of humans and students as well, at the top echelons of higher education. Not to exaggerate this evening, but believe me, if the food tonight was somehow poisoned and nobody survived, the world would be done for. The mankind can give up altogether. We are that important. Every one of you is here tonight because you have played your part. You have selflessly volunteered hours of your time for the good of others. And now is a time to take a moment, pat yourself on the back and say, yes, I did something amazing. And you deserve it. You're all fantastic. And I will be patting each and every one of you later. It comes as no surprise that the judging of these awards was a very difficult task with an unbelievable number of achievements described. With this in mind, I would really like to emphasise that every one of you has already achieved something amazing this year, and in recognition of this, certificates will be available for all of our nominees. On behalf of the sabbatical team and the Students' Union, allow me to extend my greatest thanks to all your efforts, and I sincerely hope you enjoyed tonight's celebrations of all the achievements of this great year for SUSU and its students. To introduce the evening properly, allow me to introduce you to somebody of great importance. As Registrar, she works tirelessly at the university to ensure that we get the most out of our time here in Southampton and that when we leave, we have the skills to make sure that we can succeed in that big, scary world that we know is coming. Please show your appreciation for Tessa Harrison.
Thank you very much. What an introduction. Welcome. It's great to see you all here. I am very, very pleased indeed and very proud to be invited to your celebration. It's the second time I've been, and last year it was just overwhelming, so I couldn't stop talking about it for weeks. And obviously I'm just so looking forward to sharing in your successes. The Excellence in Volunteering Awards recognise the students who've made outstanding contributions to the Union, to the university and to the local communities, and who've shown leadership, commitment, impact, engagement, collaboration and innovation. The award categories are designed to represent and celebrate the many varieties of inspirational volunteering and effort that take place within the Student Union. I believe there were over 400 nominations this year in 7 different categories, which is absolutely extraordinary when you think about it. We as a university are very, very proud of your achievements. Not only are you academically gifted, you are part of a very, very talented student community. You save lives aboard planes. You win silver medals for Cyprus, I know, but you still win silver medals at the Olympics. You win national awards for your charity work. You build human-powered aircraft in an attempt to win prestigious prizes and win international competitions for business leaders of the future 3 times in a row. It's extraordinary. Recently, you had the Big Give campaign, aiming to raise £22,000, needing a £1 donation from every member of the university community. Thousands of people donated, and it was a fantastic, innovative approach to raising money for the Southampton Samaritans, Anthony Nolan, and WaterAid. Well done indeed to a cast of thousands. You joined with staff last Friday to take part in our largest blackout event to date. I can't tell you. Everybody was telling everybody to switch their computers off, for God's sake, because the students are coming. So we were all under a huge amount of pressure. I haven't got a sticker on my computer, by the way, saying that I'm a star, but anyway, maybe I'll get one later. Over 300 staff and students helped the university to switch off. There's several ways you could take that, but I hope you enjoyed the pizza. And the blackout party. It was well deserved and a tremendous effort, so thank you very, very much. Your approach to volunteering is inspirational. truly, truly inspirational. It shows your commitment, your enthusiasm, your dedication, extraordinary, excellent organisational skills, and your passion for life, and the desire to make a difference in ways that exemplify our goals as an institution. Enjoy your evening. Be very, very proud of your success. We are. Thank you.
Goodness, it's gone. No, there we are. It's all good. Now, before we hand out our first awards, it's time to scoff, munch, nibble, nosh, graze, feast, pig out, chow down, and dine in style, elegance, and in no feeling that you're being self-conscious because there are cameras around. Yes, you will look stupid, but you're just going to have, that can't be helped. Have a sensational supper. If you look on the little towers of food, you will notice there are green peppers and red peppers. The green peppers are vegetarian, and the red peppers are the good ones. Have a sensational supper, and I will see you soon for our first awards. Tuck in. Hello again, everybody. Woo, yeah, woo. And if I haven't talked you up enough, can I just say how smart everybody looks? This event is posher than Posh Spice going on a fox hunting weekend break with Jack Whitehall to St Albans in a Rolls Royce, eating caviar, drinking Chateau Neuf de Pape, playing croquet and watching Made in Chelsea on the latest 3D telly. Or, on the student scale of poshness, it's as posh as ordering Domino's not on a 2 for Tuesdays night. About as high as it gets. So, how will tonight's awards work? Well, for each of our first six categories, we have 2 highly commended awards and 1 winner. All you need to do is remember when your name is called to head up pretty quickly, speak into the microphone, don't say anything too rude, then you can make your way back to your seats. No, come on guys, come on. This is a smart event. That way, down to your seat, and you can return via the same steps. Without further ado, let's get cracking on with our first category. Now, in my vast experience of volunteering, every now and then I have been privileged to work with famous names from showbiz. The great thing about volunteering is that often they are thrown together in unusual combinations. For example, one project I ended up busking with rap legend Jay-Z and Peep Show star David Mitchell. After some initial clashes of style, we performed our original song to great effect. I got 99 problems, but Dave Mitch ain't one. See my beatbox, I'll show you later. To present the awards for collaboration, please welcome two very special people. Separately, they are your VP Sports Development and Union President, but together, they are the record holders for the world's highest naked tandem skydive, Dean Giant and Sam Ling.
Hello everyone. Hopefully you all enjoyed the delicious foods provided to us tonight, and it is now my great pleasure to kick tonight's awards off with the Collaboration Award. It's no secret that whatever the situation, we can achieve a whole lot more when we work as a group than when we try to do things on our own. For this reason, nominations in this category quickly became all about big achievements. It was full of students or groups who had identified how much talent there was all around campus and realised that if they worked with this talent, rather than focusing purely on their own needs, then amazing things could happen. I will now present two highly commended awards. The first one goes to an individual who single-handedly collaborated near on 80 sports clubs to create an event which truly showed off Southampton's talent on the playing field. Not only did he coordinate all of our clubs to ensure we had representatives at over 50 fixtures, but also liaise with external companies and institutions to ensure that day went as successfully as possible. Most importantly, though, he was the motivation which ensured that despite the odd negative feeling, 700 Southampton students came together to create #TeamSutton in the annual varsity competition. We are not the first to recognise the students' outstanding commitment, organisation and people skills, and I'm certain we won't be the last. Congratulations go to Adam Dales. Would you like to come up to collect your award?
Does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? Oh, how am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this?
I just want to say thank you very much for this award. It's really good to see so many sports people here. I've not really heard about EVAs before, and this is my 4th year. So it'd be good to see even more sports people here next year, and thank you.
For the second highly commended award, we turn to a group of students who collaborate in almost every part of their role. In fact, in total, they have worked with 19 student groups just this year. Their work is entirely focused on the needs of other student groups, and consequently, they have provided a solid foundation to much of what has been achieved by our amazing performing arts departments this year. We all know how hard it can be to work with other groups when their aims might be different to your own, and so it really is a testament to these students that they succeed in doing this every week of the year. Congratulations to Stage Sock, the unsung heroes of performing arts. Would you like to come to the stage to collect your award?
This is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe, and all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad.
Well, okay, I panicked to say something. Just, amazed really, but obviously it's not just me, there's a whole group of us, and it's for everybody really, so yeah. Thank you.
And now for our first winner of the night. This award goes to a group of students who have successfully been collaborating for a number of years, but who have continued to push themselves to ensure that this year's achievements were the best they have ever been. The skills have been being able to identify the unique talent that each group of students has, and seeing that if they pull these talents together, then something truly spectacular can be created. On a practical level, they pulled together 10 different student groups and nearly 300 students to put on one of the most incredible shows in the SUSU calendar. Not only this, they did it 5 nights in a row, selling out the show and reaching out to hundreds in both the student community and the local community. Visually, they are the best possible representation of what our students can achieve when they work together. Congratulations to Pure Dance.
Well, obviously some of us can't be here tonight, but well done to them as well. But Pure Dance, literally, there was about 300 of us. It was so stressful to organise, but it was amazing to be a part of. And I'm very, very grateful to have this award, so thank you so very much. Thank you.
In 1998, a film was released which shook the world of cinema. It starred such on-screen colossuses as Elijah Wood, Vanessa Redgrave, Robert Duvall, and Morgan Freeman. A pioneering work, it tackled issues of humanity, survival, and hope. Today, it is still rated in the top 5,000 movies on IMDb, with an average viewer rating of 6 out of 10. That film was Deep Impact. Now, we're not celebrating that tonight, but I'm sure the actions of the winner of Impact category will have indeed have been deeply felt. To present the awards for Impact, separately they are your VP Winchester Insights and VP Sports Development, but together they are house music's hottest new duo, Nicole Trengrove and Dean Giant.
As volunteers, we all aim to have an impact on those around us. We very often it's what makes us volunteering worthwhile. It might be knowing that you've introduced a new sport to a whole host of students, or seeing that your fundraising has had a direct impact on lives of those less well off. The achievements of the winners in this category were so enormous, though, that it was impossible to ignore them. These were students who had chosen to move beyond their immediate circles and consequently have impacted quite literally hundreds of students and members of the public. Not only this, but they had impacted people in a way which resulted in a real change. With this in mind, the firstly highly commended award goes to one of our academic representatives. Throughout the year, our faculty officers, academic presidents, and our course reps work hard to ensure that students receive the best education possible. And it was fantastic to see so many nominated. One particular representative, however, has managed to completely transform the faculty she volunteers in, despite it being one which is notoriously hard to engage with. From dealing with buses, module evaluation forms, policy proposals, setting up a comment drop box, and undertaking surveys with a response rate of over 1/3. She has made a real change to hundreds of students in the Department of Ocean and Earth Science. Congratulations go to Victoria Gravestock. I'm afraid she couldn't be here tonight, but we'll make sure the award gets to her. One more round of applause for Victoria. For our second highly commended award, we turn to an individual whose commitment towards fundraising has been described as inspiring. He has made an enormous impact by leading on a number of hugely successful fundraising projects, which in total have risen well over £3,000. For 2 years, he has also been the person behind the campus poppy appeal, ensuring that each appeal reaches out right across the whole campus. From his work in impacting students, staff, and the charities his work supports, this award goes to Adam Knight.
Hey guys, so when I first started here at Southampton when I was a fresher, I noticed that there was not a poppy appeal at Southampton. So in my second year, I kind of badgered a load of guys from the boxing team and blackmailed them into getting involved. And I was that guy that stood at the bus stop for a whole week saying, buy a poppy. Amazingly, like loads of you guys did. So thank you for all of your support. I'd also like to thank my girlfriend Lucy, who's sitting over in the corner. She had to put up with me getting her to drive me everywhere. So thank you guys. Cheers.
Now on to the winner. The amount achieved by the student group can be described as nothing short of incredible. If you don't know about the work they do, then now is the time to find out. This is the fourth year of the society which has built a school, a hospital, a workshop, and is now providing electricity to a village of Bambuti in Cameroon. As a result of this infrastructure, the village has become a hub for the region, attracting people from miles around. This year, the electrification will enable the hospital to keep vaccines refrigerated in a sustainable manner, which will provide a reliable lighting and micro businesses for the village, empowering the villagers through construction. During the construction of these projects, they have also trained local workers who can then use the skills in other local villages to increase the development of the local area and earn a living. They have not only impacted the student community, but have had enormous impact internationally. Cameroon Catalyst demonstrates exactly why we have the EVA Awards, and is something for SUSU to be incredibly proud of. I now invite them to the stage to collect their award. Fortunately, they couldn't be here tonight either, so we'll give them an award when we see them next. Another round of applause for Cameroon Catalyst.
We are now going to take a short break to bask in the musical delights assembled here for your delectation. Please put your hands together and then open them again and close them again repeatedly. Applaud like crazy for the hashtags.
Well, yeah, well, we better make a decision. What's a good impact number? I want to see you. Okay. We're doing 3 now. You got the wrong guitars. Okay, find what sound you want on there. It's on the police sound at the moment. Message in a bottle. That's fine. Okay. The volume's down. How high do I put it? It's about halfway. Hi everyone. It's a privilege to play this event for all of you. This song's called I Wanted to See You. Hope you enjoy it. I must have known you for 3 years now. I still can't figure out how. We haven't done the things that you promised with your eyes that day. Yeah, I can really see no other way. You must understand why I'm frustrated when you say that some things are best left unconsummated. I'm supposed to wait till the passion's faded, till my penis is inactive and I'm bald and unattractive. And I need to know if I ever will see what's below. I'm not busy this weekend, so why don't we fall in love? I wanna see you in something see-through. I wanna feel your hips against mine. I know how to tease you, I know how to please you. And if I can't see you, I'd rather be blind. It's bad, to ever believe you could have me back at yours, but I've gone and done it now, and it's written on my frown. All day, all day, all day, all day. How dare you wear that dress around me? You know it makes me weak at the knees, the way you bite your bottom lip and invite me onto it. All day, all day, all day, all day. And I need to know if I ever will see what's below. I'm not busy this weekend, so why don't we fall in love? I wanna see you in something see-through. I wanna feel your hips against mine. I know how to tease you, I know how to please you. And if I can't see you, I'd rather be blind. We might have something special, but you really don't give a damn. You tell me to forget it when I never even said it out loud. How do you know what I'm thinking about? I can find it louder. I can feel it through my skin. I know it must be wrong if my feelings are this strong, but come on, let's commit a sin. And I need to know if I ever see what's below. I'm not busy this weekend, so why don't we fall in love? I wanna see you in something see-through. I wanna feel your hips against mine. I know how to tease you, I know how to please you. And if I can't see you, I'll never be mine. I see you. Thanks very much. Cheers. What's next? I don't know. Where's the thing? Did I give it to you? Cato, yeah. Also, I did give it to you, didn't I? Yeah, I'm just getting it. 1-7, yeah? Yeah. walks down the street, he says, why am I lost in the middle land? How come I'm soft in the middle when the rest of my life is so hard? I want a photo opportunity, I want a shot at redemption. Don't wanna end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. You say, bone digger, dogs in the moonlight, far away my well-lit door. Mr. Beer Belly, get those mutts away from me. I'm not sure I find this stuff amusing anymore. And I say, if you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. Yeah, I can call you Betty, but when you call me, you can call me out. Man walks down the street, he says, why am I short of attention and got a short little span of attention and whoa, my life is so hard. Where are my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model? Now that my role model is gone, so gone. And then I'll be back alley with some roly-poly brown-eyed girl. Mr. Beer Belly, that's all the best of me. There'll be hints and allegations. So I say, if you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. Yeah, I can call you Betty, but when you call me, you can call me out. 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 Mississippi Delta, shining like a national guitar. I am following the river down the highway to the cradle of the Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. She came back to tell me she's gone. As if I didn't notice, as if I didn't know my own bed. As if I didn't notice the way she brushes her hair from her forehead. And she said, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. I'm going to Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. There's a girl in New York City who calls herself the human trampoline. And sometimes when I'm tossing, turning, falling through the turmoil, I think, whoa, is this what she means? She means bouncing into Graceland. And she said, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. I'm going to Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Do 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 do. Thanks very much. I was following the eye, was following the eye, was following the eye, was following the eye, was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turn round and there you go, and Michael, you will fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you will fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you will fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you in a bit. Yeah, just tuck it down there.
Welcome back. Musical excellence worthy of tonight's awards. One more round of applause for hashtags. Now, everybody, give me a cheer if you haven't got food down you. So most of the room has food all down them. I thought this was supposed to be some sort of award ceremony for intelligent people. Never mind. Okay, moving on. I've been engaged many times. On the telephone, on Skype. And then there are my many almost marriages. Between all my fiancés, I think I've had the perfect partner. I had brains in Carol Vorderman. I had humour in Joe Brand. I had wealth in Oprah. I had that innate sexiness you just can't teach in Sue Barker. I had a great cook in Delia Smith. I had to spell that right. I had cuteness in Zooey Deschanel. I had honour in the Queen. And I had a really fit body in David Beckham. That was just after the whole gay marriage news. No real spark, we were just doing it because we could. But as much as I have done to encourage engagement, the winners of our next category have done more. To read out their names and hand them their awards, please welcome your VP Comms and VP Winchester and Sites, and together they own 80% of all the Pokemon cards ever manufactured, David Galani and Nicole Trengove.
Thank you very much, James.
I really wish that was true, actually. So the category we're announcing here is engagement. But before I get on to the actual category and talk about what it's all about, I just want to say personally, for me, the EVAs are the best night of the year. And seeing so many people dressed up so fantastically, celebrating these awards, means a lot. So just a round of applause to everyone for coming along tonight. I'm going to get very emotional, but I'll just keep going and see how it goes. Okay, so engagement is at the very centre of what SUSU is and does. Without engagement, we have no community, and our community is what defines who we are. This only becomes possible with the help of you, our student volunteers, whose passion and drive ensures that we continue to connect with students every day. If you look around you now, you'll see many a student whose lives you've impacted because you've engaged them in a student-led activity, group, and vice versa. You might even want to take a moment to say thanks to whoever it was that engaged you to begin with. I know I would. So engagement is something that you have played all a part in, and therefore you're all truly winners. But unfortunately, there can only be 3 winners, so you're not all winners in that sense. Thank you. Sorry. Each year, though, we strive to reach out to a greater and more diverse community. And so for our winners, we are looking for an individual or group who have reached new heights in their ability to engage the community around them, the University of Southampton and our students. With this in mind, our first highly commended award goes to a group of students who, despite difficulties in their circumstances, succeeded in engaging an enormous spectrum of students. Their project required them to undertake large amounts of research, design promotion, and lead a campus-wide campaign on one of the most significant questions to face students. During the campaign, they faced issues which would have discouraged the most experienced of politicians, but they were not discouraged, though, and went on to achieve the largest voter turnouts in one day of any UK Students' Union for the last 10 years, an incredible achievement. 4,981 students voted in the NUS referendum in just 18 hours. That is what I'm talking about right now. We would have never engaged such a huge array of students, including 2 voters from Malaysia, if it wasn't for the efforts. If it wasn't for the efforts of literally dozens and dozens of students who put up and gave up their time, in some cases their reputations and their whole lives for almost a period of 2 months, because they care about the future of SUSU. That's what made it so amazing to me. It's an achievement that they should be incredibly proud of, and therefore this award goes to the students involved in the NUS referendum. Please come up and accept the award.
This is fantastic. I never actually thought that, the 2 months or so that we all, on both sides of the coin, dedicated to this referendum. There's so much passion in SUSU here, and it's absolutely unbelievable that we won this award. Thank you very much if you voted. Excellent, thank you.
Mama told me not to waste my life. She said, spread your wings, my little butterfly. Don't let what they say keep you up at night.
Congratulations. Our second highly commended award goes to a student group who have consistently thought outside the box in trying to appeal to new members. They have built strong ties with student media, introduced new membership methods, entered new tournaments, and consistently encouraged their members to bring along new people. Most importantly, though, they have put emphasis on ensuring that students are welcome and can easily engage with their group throughout the year, not just at the bun fight in October. The benefits they have reaped from this have been significant. Not only have they doubled their membership in just 1 year, but they have done this whilst also remaining at the top of their regional league. In the first year of 9K Thieves, that has seen many students flock to the library rather than take up a new activity, to expand so dramatically is an amazing achievement and a credit to the effort of this student group. We would like to welcome Mixed Lacrosse to the stage for their award.
obviously, since we doubled our membership, not everyone could be here. It's not just us. But I guess this tops off what's been an unbelievable year for the club. And I think, like Adam said, it's a shame not to see more sports teams here, because I know a lot of them do like unbelievable things in terms of engagement. But thank you so much. I mean, it's been an unbelievable year. And there's so many amazing people in the union, and we're just glad we managed to capture a few of them. Thank you.
Wow. Going from one member to two members in a whole year, mixed across everyone. Well done. Now, on to the winner for the engagement category. This award goes to a group of students who have been a long-established part of SUSU, but who have raised the bar phenomenally this year. Not satisfied with the success they were already experiencing, they come up with a range of new and extremely innovative ideas which have transformed the way they engage with the student community and ensured fantastic attendance at all their events. The first of these, the audience poll, saw students not just attending their event, but able to vote on what it was they came to see, thus ensuring that every student was involved and engaged. They then raised the bar even further by undertaking the none too small of task of building a second cinema screen, which allowed live polling during the Disney versus Pixar marathon. Finally, they launched their all-night movie marathons, which have engaged our students so much that their unique Lord of the Rings marathon t-shirts have become somewhat of a collector's item. I'm not wearing mine tonight, but I would if I could. I'm very much looking forward to their next venture to bring 3D films to SUSU. And if you haven't guessed it by now, the winner, well-deservedly for the engagement category, is Union Films.
Wow. Well, surprise. I don't think anyone was really expected to get anything tonight, so this is great. Union Films would be nothing without all of its volunteers. Fortunately, I was the only one that could make it here tonight. So I suppose this award goes out to all of them. Roe and the other head departments would want to thank them all so much for all their help and support this year, especially with the DreamWorks versus Pixar marathon, Dave. This goes out to all of them. Thank you all very much.
In honour of our next category, I'm now going to share with you some ideas which would not have won an award for innovation. I'm talking about inventions so bad they make S Club Juniors seem like a good idea. Get a load of these, all genuine. Shoe umbrellas. Inflatable toast. I still don't know how that works. My personal favourite, the dual toilet. That's right, you can go together face to face. So you can do your business while you do your business. Or go for a more in-depth chat. Take a load off while you take a load off. Then I found out that the ladies' toilets in Jesters have this. Men in the audience, what on earth? Is that not weird? Yeah, men, is that not weird? I knew ladies like to go to the loos together, but I did not. Moving on. I'm presenting our awards for innovation. I told you, I had no idea. You know them separately as your VP Academic Affairs and VP Comms, but together they are the European Tag Team Speed Toast Buttering Champions, cutting through the competition like a knife through, well, please welcome Sasha Watson and David Galani.
Literally 2.5 seconds, one slice. It's really good. For a vibrant community like SUSU to flourish, we absolutely must have innovators. They are the creative thinkers who keep us on all our toes, inspiring us to think outside the box and push for something more incredible and more impactful. Not only this, but they also show a willingness to take risks to guarantee these results. These are the students who ensure that SUSU continues to be a progressive union and inspire us all to be the best that we can be. For our first of our highly commended awards in this category, we turn to a student group who, year on year, continue to astound us with their ability to think bigger and better projects, and more importantly, with the ability to achieve them. This year has been no different. Not content with being able to stream out live shows to thousands of students online, this year they decided that the annual SUSU elections that they were going to stream out 2 channels. Seamlessly, they provided us with the ability to watch both what was going on in the Cube and also what was going on backstage, allowing students to engage with the elections in a way that has never been achieved before. Without these students, our SUSU elections would not be the success that they are. Nationally, they are a demonstration of exactly how good SUSU student TV can be. That was a slip of the tongue, wasn't it? Continuing to make SUSU a name to be proud of. Congratulations go to SUSU TV.
Oh, thank you guys so much. There's so many people we want to thank, and half of them are up there in the gallery right now doing a live broadcast right now. So thank you, SUSU guys. You're all amazing. From our amazing presenters, we've got, where's he gone? Sasha over there, Joe, to our crew on the live night, and to the guys who helped build our second player. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing year, and we love you all.
And this really wouldn't have happened without Carly either. So, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Our second highly commended award for innovation goes to a student group who have transformed themselves this year with their innovative thinking. The number of new ideas they've successfully implemented is almost too long to list, but apparently it tries to list it here. Viewer voting, new lighting systems, memorabilia t-shirts, and even a VIP seating area, complete with sofas, canapes, and champagne. I can clearly see why they won this award. Of particular note, though, are the major improvements they have made to special event setups. Their innovative thinking meant that they were able to introduce a second screen by transforming Bar 2 into a fully fledged cinema with tiered seating, surround sound, 5-meter screen, and a suspended projector to ensure additional seating room. Congratulations once again to Union Films.
Well, I hope all the guys really appreciate this. This is amazing, definitely. All of our innovation really comes down to, well, I think there are 2 people that we can name, like in particular, Rich Blake and Andy Cowan, who have done so much of the hard work organising our screen too, and Rich hand-designed every single one of the t-shirts, so he deserves a special mention. But we wouldn't have been able to do it again without all the help of our volunteers. It's been an amazing year for Union Films, so thank you very much again. Thank you.
They wanna get my gold on the ceiling. I ain't lying, just a matter of time.
This is one of my favourite awards of the night. In this category, we found one individual whose innovative thinking has quite literally transformed lives, proving to us all that no idea is too big. With the support and assistance of her student group, she has demonstrated the true magnitude of what students can achieve when they work together, not just locally, but internationally. Known as San Eco, their project addresses the basic need for sanitation that we so often take for granted, but which many international communities lack. Having collaborated with our own engineering department, they have successfully allowed a community in Kenya to dispose of human waste in an environmentally friendly manner, as well as providing women with a way of dealing with their menstrual cycle through the provision of reusable sanitary towels. It is expected that in just 1 month, the project will have affected the lives of 1,500 people across rural Africa, as well as helping to avoid the spread of diseases such as HIV, AIDS, and cholera. San Eco is truly saving lives. This award goes to Tika Adenin and the rest of the Enacted Society. Congratulations.
She has got a plan for you.
I really didn't expect this, actually. Oh my God, I'm really speechless. I think, this award is not just for me, it's for the whole team. It's for all of the NACTA Southampton. And Bradley, you've been amazing, my team as well. And I wouldn't have done this without the team and going to nationals, and we're going to Cancun in October, which is really good. So just thank you so much to SUSU for giving me this award. It's really amazing. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for another musical interlude. Get ready to be back here in about 15 minutes or so. In the meantime, please go nuts for once again the hashtags.
Part of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that was an accident. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I will stand here cold and alone on the pier till you come home. There is nothing you can do to stop me waiting here for you. So come and lay with me in a white heart of snow. Say you love me, then kiss me, just so I know it's too late for nothing. It's too late to try. It's too late to come in and lay down and die. It's too late for nothing. It's too late to try. It's too late to come in and lay down and die. I don't care about the past, because the present never lasts. And if a kiss could wish to steal us some time, would forever be enough to reconcile our crime. No, you said a few times that you've been feeling low, and I'm here to
saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. Not that I want to, not to say, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel. More than words is all I ever needed you to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. And what would you say if I took those words away? And you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. La-di-da, la-di-da-da. More than words. La-di-da, la-di-da-da. Now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you had to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hands and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all I ever needed you to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. If my heart was torn in two, more than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. And what would you say if I took those words away? Then you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. More than words. La-di-da-da-di-da-da. More than words. La-di-da-da-di-da-da. More than words. More than words. Thanks again. Okay. When you need something fixed, you can leave it up to me. When you need something done, you can always count on me. But when I wrote this song, I didn't think it through. I mean it when I say I love you. I mean it when I say I love you. When you need something wrong, you can blame it all on me. I'm always having fun when you are here with me. But when I wrote this song, I didn't think it through. I mean it when I say I love you. I mean it when I say I love you. Thanks again. It's our last song of the evening. I want to thank you for having us, and congratulations to everybody who's won so far and everyone who's going to win. I don't like babies, and I don't like babies. I certainly won't go outside. I don't like dairy, don't believe in fairies. I'm sorry if that means every die. I don't like movies when a guy wants the girl, but the girl wants the other guy. The guy packs his suitcase and she cries in the night in a state of indecision as he boards the plane and lands. The ticket in his dresser drawer. All you have to ask yourself is love worth fighting for. The movie, it's not like the movies. Not everybody makes the likes a girl, but the girl wants the other guy. The guy packs his suitcase, and she cries in the night in a state of indecision as he boards a plane to France with her ticket in his dressing drawer. All you have to ask yourself is love worth fighting for? Did I give her my ticket in the hope that I'll walk through the door? I look the sweetest in the eye. She knows exactly what I'm waiting for. She's seen a million broken hearts. Here at the punch I can't break more. She says she wants to see me win, 'cause she cannot bear to say one more, say one more, say one more. If you want to destroy my soul, understand as I walk away, watch it unravel, I'll soon be making Thanks again. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you very much once again to the hashtags. Give it up for them. Sensational stuff. I feel a bit like Jules Holland, but I don't have a country for a name. I've been asked to tell you all not to forget that at some point before the night is over, collect all the nominees have a certificate to pick up. If you haven't seen it already, there's a little table just out there. You really can't miss it. Okay, ready for the next category? The next one is a little raw for me, as not too long ago I had a split. I thought it was meant to last forever, but sometimes things just don't work out like that. Needless to say, I wasn't the only one torn up, but I will feel hard done by because I kept my end of the deal. Look, I don't want to sound bitter, but when something has "bag for life" written on it, you expect it to bloody last. So that's why I fear commitment, but who has made it work for them and won our commitment award? To let us know, please welcome two very important people. Separately, you know them as your VP Welfare and Communities and VP Academic Affairs, but together they are Britain's most established street dance troupe, Chloe Green and Sasha Watson.
Let's not go there. Hello. So I'm not a street dancer. James lied, sorry. I'm your VP Welfare and Communities, I'm Chloe. So this is Commitment. Good evening and welcome back. Commitment was by far the most popular category for nominations, with an incredible 151 nominations, and it's easy to see why. Yeah. So the evidence is right here in front of me and on a massive spreadsheet on my computer somewhere as well. Every one of you has shown great commitment in your volunteering, and if it wasn't for this commitment, then SUSU wouldn't be the success that it is. Our nominees in this category have all sacrificed numerous hours to their projects, going well beyond expectations to ensure success. Of special note were students who had demonstrated an entirely selfless attitude to their volunteering. Whatever the challenge, they'd always been first to step up to the plate, never complaining and always focused on the greater good of helping the community around them and bettering the Students' Union. It was exactly this approach to volunteering which inspired our choice of winners. So, without further ado, I move to our recipients of the Highly Commended Awards for Commitment. Our first winner of Highly Commended Award was described in one nomination as one of those people who you can really rely on to get things done, and in another as the most proactive student I've ever met. High praise indeed, but entirely deserved. Regardless of the problem or question she was presented with, this student has throughout the year ensured that solutions were always provided immediately. Consequently, she's helped to ensure the happiness and satisfaction of hundreds of language students, both as a course rep and as an academic president. Anyway, whether it be answering questions, changing clashing deadlines, completing surveys, or ensuring adequate feedback, it's going to be really awkward if it's not her, right? I really hope your name is Sylvia Middup, because you are highly commended.
Like nobody else, the way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful.
Oh my goodness, yes, it would have been very awkward. I don't really know what to say. I wasn't prepared for this at all. I think the best thing about my role this year is that it hasn't really been a role. It hasn't been a chore. I've really passionately enjoyed what I've done. And making a change has been just really rewarding. And I know it's the same for all of the academic presidents. So really this award isn't just for me, it's for all of them. To the academic president team, thank you. And congratulations, everybody.
We've only just begun. 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 We've only just begun.
Phew. The second winner of Highly Commended Award has rocketed into SUSU this past year. Having only been involved in SUSU for 7 months, they've now led one side of a referendum, sat on our elections committee, which at its busiest time has met on a daily basis, sat on Union Council, Constitution Committee, volunteered as a web developer for SUSU, and even on one occasion chaired Union Council. It's a tremendous achievement, which is magnified all the more by their absolute commitment to attending and contributing to these meetings, hardly missing a single one, and even attending via Skype when they needed to be in another country. When SUSU needs somebody to represent student views, She is always the first to volunteer and consequently has undoubtedly made her mark on the union. We only wish she had been involved sooner. And can I just say, this woman is the biggest pain in my ass, but she is freaking awesome. She is awesome. Congratulations to Andrea Sipka.
Oh, hey. Sorry for being pain in your ass this year. It was really enjoyable. Thank you very much. Thanks.
So now I have the pleasure of announcing the winner for the category of commitment. In the past year, it's not only the commitment of this student which has stood out across SUSU, but their ability to make real change happen. In the last year, their department has gone from strength to strength, developing a strong brand for themselves, reaching out to campus sites, hosting enormous competitions, running career days, winning numerous awards, as well as hosting the usual astounding shows which they put on anyway. All of these successes can in some way be linked to the hard work of this one individual who's carefully managed and allocated their time to ensure that every leader and every committee who sits under them has had the support and guidance that they need. This has been whilst continuing to direct and produce shows across the year, providing an ear for anyone who has a problem, and mucking in with the groundwork whenever it's needed. For her many, 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 many hours of dedication, I swear she's in my office more than I am. This award goes to Claire Gilbert.
Right now that I do what I do. It's been said before, but it's better than my degree, so that's probably why I'm here. So for all the groups and all the presidents that I've badgered over the last 12 months, sorry, but you needed to reply to those emails. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your night. So yeah, thank
Medieval England was a wild place gifted with but few philosophers, and they weren't always fountains of wisdom. A philosopher once said, "Build boats out of magnets." No one was drawn to it. A philosopher once said, "Build boats out of sieves," but that idea didn't hold water. A philosopher once said, "Build boats on rock and roll," but that had a bum note. Thank you, Jamie Barker. A philosopher once said, "Build boats out of lead." That was somewhat of a sinking ship. But out of that last failed idea was born something useful. The idea of setting the example in forward thinking. Lead ship. Or as it's now known, leadership. Presenting the awards for leadership, you know them separately as your VP Engagement and VP Welfare and Communities, but together they are this year's Eurovision entry for Azerbaijan, Shane Murphy and Chloe Green.
How's it going? We're not in Azerbaijan, but I'll be looking forward to the Eurovision Song Contest for Ireland, but I've never been called yet. So many of us here tonight will at some point have been inspired in their volunteering by a fantastic leader. Whether it be a student group president, student leader, academic president, or team captain, they will hopefully have pushed us to be the best that we can be. It's for this reason SUSU values leadership so highly. It's our leaders that help transform an already great volunteers into the best possible, the likes of which we've been hearing about all tonight. The first of our two highly commended awards for leadership, this is one of my personal favourites, but I thought Sasha got a little bit earlier, so goes to a student whose ability is able to organise, manage and inspire those around her has been an example to all of us. Starting from the bottom up, she works closely to guide and teach newcomers in her group, as well as taking complete responsibility for the whole society. On top of being society president, she was also a member of 2 competition squads, a choreographer for the other, and led 300 dancers as the president of Pure Dance Committee, the successes of which we've already heard about this evening. This becomes all the more impressive when you find out that she's a nursing student. Congratulations, Sammy Gardiner. We'd like to come on to the picture award.
Definitely not expected ever since the Pure Dance Award. Jesus, oh blimey, wow. So I was tap dance president this year, and it's been such a reward for me. Blimey, it's been such a manic year, but I really want to say thank you to everyone so much for just being behind me and pushing me towards this, and I'm so grateful. Thank you ever so much. Thank you.
Okay, for the second highly commended award, we turn to a project that may not be particularly well known, but has had a significant effect on the surrounding community. Schools Plus looks to place our students in local schools, providing one-to-one teaching and mentoring in English, languages, maths and science. Its leader has not only been responsible for recruiting members to the scheme, but also chairs the committee of subject coordinators, provides a whole range to ensure that volunteers are highly effective tutors and organise termly reviews to ensure that the education sector is moving forward. Consequently, the work she does not only inspires volunteers she works with, but also but through them, she also guarantees support to numerous schools across the city. This award goes to Florence Hodgson.
Sadly, I'm not Florence, but she has literally been amazing. 65 volunteers have gone into schools, 2 schools this year, started from scratch. Just a humongous well done to her. I think she's been absolutely amazing. So thank you very much for recognising her.
Okay, finally on to the winner of our award for leadership. This one actually made Sasha Watson cry during the selection process. It's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. He cried. This award goes to an individual whose hard work and dedication to his student group has seen it transform in the 2 years he's been involved in this leadership. During this period, the group's membership has tripled, going from a small elitist group to one which not only encourages membership from as many people as possible, but also continues to guarantee results. Much of this is largely drawn to the individual's ability to welcome anyone and nurture their talent, so well that club has now athletes representing at local, county, regional and international levels, and the successes just keep on coming. In addition to this, their approach in the involvement to a blind student has been deemed so successful that this year Bucks specifically asked Southampton to provide them with a brand new code of practice so that other universities around the UK can be advised on how to increase participation of blind students in athletics. He is truly a student who leads by example. Congratulations go to John Wright from the Athletics and Cross Country Club.
Unstoppable, I'm the champion. Why you coming back for more? I'm undefeatable, I'm the champion.
sadly away competing this weekend. But I'm sure he'd be very grateful to receive this, and he's done a really great job this year. So thank you, John, and I'll make sure he gets this. So, cheers.
It's time for one last musical break. Don't go away. When we resume, we will be announcing the winners of the Volunteer Award. About 15 minutes. Don't be faffing. Now, for your listening pleasure, please give it up for the SUSU Showstoppers and their cast from Fame.
In our lives where the future passes into our hands, we can find out, are we really strong enough to fulfill what the future demands?
We can stand on the edge and look out into space.
We can all make a pledge for the whole human race to become what we want it to be. Bring us tomorrow, let it shine like the sun coming up on a beautiful day. We can make a difference. It's not too late. Bring on tomorrow. We can't travelers in air to a land we would not want to leave, but this fairy tale land fades away as we grow, and we all have to say our goodbyes, and we now understand that this world that we know the sun coming up on a beautiful day. It's yours and mine. We can make a difference. It's not too late. Bring on tomorrow. We can't wait. Bring on tomorrow. We can't wait. Bring on tomorrow. It's not too late.
club looking for a good time. Gonna make that, shake that money on a dime. Don't need a sugar daddy, she can work it just fine. Up on the table, she'll be dancing all night. Baby, now just comes alive. Under the spotlight, all the girls wanna fall in line. We say, here come the ladies, about to give a little show. Here go the boys, you gotta show a little more. Get it up, won't let you rest. Get it up, this is not a test. Get it up, gotta give me your best. So get your ass up, show me how you possess. Get it up, won't let you rest. Get it up, this is not a test. Get it up, gotta give me your best. So get your ass up, show me how you possess. A little bit of naughty, it's a little bit nice. She's a whole lot of glam, sweat, sugar, sex, spice. Just shimmy, shimmy, strut, strut, give a little what up on the table, she'll be dancing all night. Everybody just comes alive. Under the spotlight, all the boys wanna fall behind. We say, here come the ladies, about to give a little show. Here go the boys, you gonna show a little more. Get it up, won't let you rest. Get it up, this is not a test. Get it up, gotta give me your best. So get your ass up, show me how you possess. Get it up, won't let you rest. Get it up, this is not a test. Get it up, gotta give me your best. So get your ass up, show me how you possess. This is not a test. Get it up, gotta give me your best. So get your ass up, show me how you possess. Get it up, won't let you rest. Get it up, this is not a test. Get it up, gotta give me your best. So get your ass up, show me how you possess.
Wow. One more time, give a big round of applause for the amazing performances we have just witnessed. Hello and welcome, officially, to the business end of tonight's awards. I was once involved in business. I went on The Apprentice, but then there was a mix-up when someone wanted sugar in their tea. Ouch. The next award is reserved for the elite group of SUSU volunteers who have gone above and beyond what is expected of them. These individuals need no introduction. You will all know who they are. Literally, it's almost impossible not to bump into them, and that's not because they have poor spatial awareness. As if these stalwarts of SUSU have not spent enough time here already, they will be honoured tonight with lifetime membership. Big deal. To finally end the wait and announce the winners of this prestigious volunteer award, you know them separately as your union president and VP engagement, but together they are responsible for bringing the UK out of recession by mass purchasing the new One Direction album, Sam Ling and Shane Murphy.
Okay, hello. We come now to the final set of awards of the night. And it's genuinely, for me... It's all right. Sasha Watson did this last year, so I'm going to compare. Right, for me, this is a real privilege to be here giving these awards out. And it's definitely one of the highlights of my year. So I'm just looking forward to seeing each of them, and each story is absolutely incredible. They're real ambassadors for the union, and we should be exceptionally proud of them. In this category, we're recognising 10 volunteers who have made an exceptional and outstanding commitment to volunteering. They will have demonstrated I hope Shane's being as serious as he should be for this moment. They will have demonstrated the many qualities celebrated tonight, and consequently enriching and improving the lives of others, whether it be their fellow Southampton students or the wider local, national, and even international community. In recognition of their exceptional volunteering, these students will all be awarded honorary lifetime membership of SUSU. In being awarded this, they will become part of a long tradition here in Southampton, which has seen the union award honorary membership to those who show an extraordinary commitment to volunteering. And in thanks for the service they're given, we give this small gesture. It's been a long year. To signify how proud we are of these volunteers, we do give them this small gesture. And it now gives me great pleasure, if Shane stays as serious as possible, to move on to the first award and give this person the moment they deserve. So our first winner is a student whose impact on SUSU has been evident almost from day one at university. For the last 3 years, she has stretched herself across student media, the performing arts, and getting involved in literally everything, every opportunity possible. Using what she's learned from these groups, she has since spearheaded significant collaboration between the performing arts and SUSU TV, which has seen the creation of 2 period dramas, the second of which is hotly anticipated this summer, and I genuinely can't wait to watch it. As SUSU TV manager, she has ensured that the station's nationwide reputation as one of the best student television stations, and ensured that reputation continues, as well as directing multiple programmes, doing more live shows than ever before, training freshers, and of course ensuring that our annual elections coverage continues to be the best possible. It has been the best possible I've seen in my slightly longer period of time here. Carly Brown has had an enormous impact on the efficiency, breadth and success of SUSU TV, and I'm sure she'll be missed greatly. Congratulations, Carly. Would you please like to come and collect your award?
I'm sorry, I'm crying already, and I always cry every now and then. Wow, I didn't think I was nominated, so thank you anyway. It's been, my time in CCTV and SUSU has been amazing, and I've loved every minute of it, and there are a few people that have made it absolutely brilliant, and over the last few years I've worked with several people who I couldn't have worked without them, and I'd like to thank them here, especially over the last year. Tim Brooks has been absolutely amazing. He has helped sort SUSU TV out amazingly, so thank you, Tim. There are loads of you guys, especially the people up in the gallery, CCTV. Thanks for being amazing all the time. The only other person here tonight is Moggy, who's been amazing. When I ran to be station manager, I really wanted him to run against me. I thought we should battle it out, but he was like, no, it's fine, you go for it. But it's been very much a partnership this year. We've worked together on everything, and without him, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. So thank you for this, and thanks to all the subs, and thank you, everyone.
Okay, on to award number 2. Our second award goes to a student who has succeeded in involving themselves in almost every aspect of SUSU, and in doing so has volunteered an immeasurable number of hours to the organisation. They've served on their JCR, they've sat on numerous committees, had memberships with more sports clubs than you can count, and been involved in SUSU TV, and led our athletics union, and even chaired union council. If this wasn't enough, he's done all this while competing internationally with sailing, and not just completing his degree. He has drive, enthusiasm for every part of SUSU, and it's incredibly infectious. With his ability to talk to absolutely anyone, it's made him responsible for engaging with an enormous number of students in everything that we do. Described as an all-round nice guy and undoubtedly one of the biggest characters in SUSU, a congratulations goes to James Irish from O'Mahony.
Yeah, Irish unfortunately can't be here today because he's off sailing in Italy. Lucky him. I'm sure he'll be absolutely glad to receive this award. He's been at uni for 5 years and been involved, I believe, since the start. He loves SUSU absolutely to bits. So yeah, I'll make sure this gets to him as soon as possible. So thank you.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes...
Okay, for our third award, we turn to an individual who has played an enormous role in the successes of our performing arts societies, not only this year, but in previous years too, often juggling more than one show at a time. As a producer, a director, she has patiently guided and encouraged many students through their time in SUSU Performing Arts, while also helping to ensure SUSU continues to be recognised and awarded publicly for its impressive shows. In doing so, she has shown enormous commitment, but she has also demonstrated impressive leadership skills. Serving on Performing Arts Committee for 2 years, she has expanded her expertise and the organisation to numerous other groups, as well as showing herself to be a great innovator in her ability to come up with new ways of engaging students and developing the already existing members. Having seen how far she has taken her performing arts groups, we only look forward to what she will do with the rest of SUSU in her role as your next Vice President for Engagement. Congratulations, Claire Gilbert. Would you like to collect your award?
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe, and all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Before you came into my life, I missed you so
Thank you. I think I said everything I wanted to say last time. It's really overwhelming standing up here. Like, Carly's starting to set me off, so I'm probably just going to sit down before I lose my shoe again. But thank you. SUSU's made my university life. I've just tried to experience as much as possible, and hopefully you guys that aren't graduating, just involve yourself in every aspect. Like, tonight proves that there's so much going on at this union that you just have no idea about, and the incredible stuff that you guys do, I couldn't even dream about. So continue doing what you're doing, and I'm going to enjoy my glass. So thank you.
Okay. Our next winner in the volunteer category has been entirely understated in the volunteering he has done for SUSU. Despite being the brains behind some of our most important campaigns, not one to look for public recognition. He spent many hours plugging away to help ensure that SUSU is as environmentally friendly and ethically conscious as possible. In the last couple of years, he has helped to transform students' approach to environmental issues, leading the Southampton Blackout, Recycling on Your Doorstep, Environment and Ethics Day, just to name a few. It really is no exaggeration to say that SUSU's environment and ethical ambitions would not be as successful as they are today, if it not were for this student. In addition to this, he has also provided a consistent and valued advice in his role as a student trustee, as well as providing a valuable friendship to international students through his work with Explore the UK. Congratulations go to Josh Davies.
Wow, that light is pretty bright. I don't know what to say, really. Thank you so much. What I would say, actually, is, and I'm sure everyone who's picked up an award tonight would feel it, it's when you go into SUSU, you never feel like you're volunteering. It's just part of life. I just love this place. I feel like I'm always here, but sometimes never leaving until like the early hours of the morning. But yeah, it's just such a great environment to be in, and yeah, thank you guys for making it so special for me to be able to do all this sort of stuff. So thank you.
Okay, get on for halfway there now. Our next recipient of this award goes to a student whose volunteering has received national recognition, and it's really not difficult to see why. Described by her fellow volunteers as passionate and dedicated, with an unwavering belief in the power that every student has the ability to affect change. This student has collaborated both locally and nationally to raise awareness and lead projects that change society for the better. To name just a few of her achievements, she has put on campus-wide events and conferences, run training sessions, and helped set up a tutor initiative for students who are struggling in schools. Furthermore, in her role as president of Southampton Hub Society, she has demonstrated exemplary leadership skills, developing her committee into the confident individuals who believe in themselves. Since joining Southampton, Tasha Unwin has continuously fought for what is right, regardless of how much time it takes. She's already received national recognition of this when she was just one of 5 students to be shortlisted for the Student Volunteering Award, and we are now honoured to recognise her at SUSU. Congratulations, Tessa. Tasha, would you like to collect your award?
She has got a plan for you. Don't you worry, child. She has got a plan for you. Don't you worry,
Thank you ever so much. It's nice to win one this time. But yeah, I've had the most amazing committee behind me this year, and gosh, there's a couple of them over there at the back. I hope this year goes even better for you guys, Southampton Hub. I really hope it goes well. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. This next volunteer award goes to the student who's shown great leadership, commitment, and above all, great innovation in the roles they played across the union, both this year and in previous years. Their technological innovations within Surge have ensured that they have taken great leaps forward in order to remain at the forefront of student radio. These skills have also been stretched across the union films, where his role as head of publicity development has ensured the success of the projects that we've already heard so much about tonight. In addition to all of this, he has been a student leader, sat on elections committee, and provided support to SUSU's technology department. Whenever help is needed on a project, Ben Morton is often one of the first people to step up to the plate, dedicating time to each area and performing each job to an incredible standard. Congratulations, Ben, and would you like to collect your award?
It's a good thing SUSU TV didn't let me help out with this year. It seems to be what I've done the past 2 years here. There's so many people that I have to thank for helping me with everything that I've done during my time at SUSU. The whole Surge committee, especially Alex, who's been an amazing assistant this year. The whole of the Union Films Committee, who have helped me manage my time and everything this year. I should probably say thanks to everyone on my course for putting up with my constant nagging them. And probably thanks to my parents for not nagging me to constantly do my degree all the time. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Our next award goes to a student whose presence around SUSU and within the performing arts in particular, thank you Shane, it's written here, but no, I appreciate that, it's nice that he's helping. Our next award goes to the student whose presence around SUSU within the performing arts in particular has been impossible to ignore. Always full of energy and ready to take on a new challenge, this student has been instrumental in the rapid development of our dance societies in the last couple of years. He really has shown how much one person can do with the role, using his position as dance rep in the Performing Arts Committee to create a strong collaboration between all of our dance societies, resulting in the amazing Pure Dance Show, the hosting of dance competitions, and the award-winning success nationwide. He has been quick at responding to any problems and always on hand when needed, joining at every possible level. Most importantly, though, Josh Tipping has done all of this while still having a great time, ensuring everyone around him does too. Congratulations, Josh. Will you please collect your award?
Like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful.
I have no idea what to say. The thing about being a representative for a group of people really means that you couldn't do it without them. So I have to dedicate this to all of my dancers and presidents of committees this year who've just been absolutely amazing and made my job an absolute dream. And it hasn't seemed like volunteering or a chore at all, even when I wanted to rip my hair out and cry. I have cried myself to sleep on occasions with problems that have arisen. But I've weirdly enjoyed it all. So that sounded really weird. Thank you very much. That's incredible. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
We've only just begun. We've only just begun. We've only just begun. We've only just begun.
Okay. We now move onto another volunteer who has recently been entirely understating their approach to volunteering, and it has really achieved an incredible amount. This student has been the perfect example of the innovative spirit that SUSU values so much, demonstrating that when one thinks without boundaries, an enormous amount can be achieved. We've already heard a great deal tonight about the successes of Union Films, and it's safe to say that these would not have come about if it weren't for the dedication of this student. Her leadership and innovation has helped provide our students with one of the greatest cinema experiences in Southampton, engaging with thousands of students through films and events. In order to do this, she has inspired a team of over 150 student volunteers on a regular basis to achieve the standards of paid staff in commercial cinema. As if this wasn't enough in her spare time, the spare time she has is then spent supporting our international students through the Explore the UK Society. There's absolutely no doubt that Ro Baker's impact on Union Films and SUSU's will last forever for years to come. Congratulations, Ro. Will you collect your award?
So obviously I'm not Ro, but I thought it'd be criminal if I didn't come up and say something about the amazing work she's done this year. The fact that she couldn't be here tonight is because she was adamant that whatever happened, she would spend tonight celebrating with everyone at Union Films. So they're all currently around one of the committee's house watching this live on CCTV. So that's a testament to her passion for Union Films. I know she'd kill me for not saying thank you to Rich, Paul and Phil, who've helped her stay alive this year. Rose done an absolutely amazing job and definitely deserves this award. Thank you very much.
Okay, it's time to move to the penultimate award of the night. And we'd like to give credit to a student who is literally everywhere. It might well be easier to name the amount of projects a student hasn't been involved with than the ones they have. As well as helping shape numerous student groups in SUSU, he has dedicated his time to ensuring the union's approach to ethical and welfare issues are the best they can be. Not only has he shown dedication to his role in both our E&E committee and our welfare committee, but perhaps more significantly, the student has committed hour upon hour to many of our most impactful campaigns, including the Student Blackout, Waste Wars, Southampton Swap Shop, the Don't Settle Housing campaign. Alongside all these incredible things, he tirelessly works to improve student awareness of environmental issues, becoming a member of the UK Youth Climate Coalition, Impact International, and he has been key in organising one of the first TEDx conferences in Southampton. This time and effort of Sion Tang puts into volunteering and projects is absolutely second to none, and he is thoroughly deserved of this award. Congratulations, Sai. Would you please collect your award?
Are available on Friday evening, so I'm going to collect this on Sai's behalf. I'm so chuffed he's got this. He doesn't sleep, he just volunteers, so I can't wait, literally cannot wait to give this to him.
Okay. After that fair, roller coaster through absolutely a phenomenal list of volunteers, we have one final volunteer to reveal to you for honorary life membership of the union. And so we now move on to our final volunteer award of the night. And for this, we turn to an individual who's not only been incredibly hardworking, but has also made themselves extremely approachable, always ready with a smile to any student who comes to them with a problem, and consequently, they have an enormous impact on a great many students' lives. Faculty officer for 2 years, the student has absolutely perfected the role, ensuring that their team is continuously supporting students to the highest level, as well as cementing a brilliant relationship with the university. Such has been the case this year. They were selected to play an instrumental role in the recruitment of the new Associate Dean, ensuring that the student voice was heard. On top of this, they have spent the last 2 years providing much-needed shoulder of support to hundreds of international students in their role as president and founder of the Explore the UK Society, and as a pre-sessional project coordinator. Rachel Stocky has been entirely selfless in her dedication to helping students study in Southampton, always ready to put the happiness of those around her at the forefront. Rachel Stocky, please join the stage.
Wow. I honestly wasn't expecting this. I went through the list of the volunteer nominations and was picked out 10 people. I was like, yeah, they're definitely going to get it. And I was not one of them. But I would just like to... I just want to say thank you mainly to the people that I worked with on the pre-sessional course when I was helper back in 2011, because they are the first people that introduced me to SUSU. Josh and James and Liddy, who's not here anymore, but they are incredible people, and they are the only reason that I started getting involved. And to the entire academic representation system that have helped me get involved with this, it's amazing, so thank you.
I think something I will say before I move on to the closing speech and the final parts is those students are phenomenal examples of the amazing things people can do. And we have amazing volunteers across the organisation. But please go out and be, as corny as it sounds, brilliant ambassadors of what students can achieve. And share those stories. In fact, share all the stories tonight, because they're just truly inspiring. And even after seeing a fair number of these, I'm always inspired and amazed every time I see the EVAs. So this really brings us to the conclusion of the 2013 Excellence in Volunteering Awards. And there really is little else to say that can really emphasise the magnitude. I'm going to be honest, the special effects budget in SUSU has gone down since the elections. There's little I can say that really emphasises the magnitude of what our volunteers have achieved this year. And the evidence is before you. Every single last one of you has changed lives. And you won't necessarily know all the lives you've changed. But I can promise you, you will have absolutely changed students' lives. And you can be truly proud of both what you do and don't know in where your impact has been. The projects you have worked on will last for many years to come, and that impact will just grow and grow as time goes on. So many congratulations go out once again to every single person nominated for an award tonight, and I think it's worth an applause for every single winner and every single nominee. I'll admit, delayed balloon release wasn't the most impressive, but maybe there'll be something more impressive in a moment. There won't. This is a good time to remind everyone who's been nominated, be proud of that and do collect your certificates outside. It's not like we're not selling them in some weird way. Please collect them and please be proud, and please, just being nominated by someone is an exceptional achievement. Before we finish, and I promise we will finish, I'd like to extend a thanks to the guests that we've invited here tonight, our special guests, and really staff without whose support we rely on to ensure the success of our volunteers can take place, and as much as possible. So please, to the staff who make all of this possible, please a round of applause. You can see I'm trying to thank groups at this moment so I don't miss people off, because it is really important that so many people contribute. I'd also like to thank the university, who without their support for the union and without their support for your volunteering, we really couldn't do often all that we do. And so really thank you from the Students' Union to the university, who really supports us and creates this environment for us. And I think an enormous thanks to the people who kind of organised this evening and brought this thing together. Without the EVAs, these stories wouldn't be told. And I wouldn't know about the phenomenal story of the president who's helping a blind runner by completely changing the way society works. I wouldn't know the story of these incredible Only Life members who have given so much to the union. I wouldn't know the stories of the impact and leadership and all those sections. So thank you to everyone involved in really running this event. And I've seen the hours and hours of work that those individuals, and they know who they are, put into it. So please, a big round of applause for really bringing this together. And I think my final main thanks is to our guests and to you and to our students. And again, it's a cliche, but without students, there is no Students' Union. And without you, there aren't these incredible stories, these incredible achievements. You make the Students' Union. You make it fantastic. You deliver this brilliant activity and this brilliant engagement. And you completely change the student experience. It makes the Southampton student experience the best in the UK. I'm confident of that, and I can say that boldly and confidently, and it makes me exceptionally proud to be a president of the Students' Union. I'm proud to have even just been involved in the Students' Union. So thank you to every student who has just even gotten involved in their union or got involved in an activity. You've been fantastic. So, before I invite James just to do the final wrap-up of the night, I hope you'll stay and continue celebrating your achievements. The building's open for the rest of the evening. I think there's some drinks receptions going in the Bridge Bar for some of the winners. And congratulations once again. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this awards. Thank you very much, Southampton.
Ladies and gentlemen, volunteers extraordinaire. I hope you have enjoyed the ceremony. Upstairs, yes, is right. There will be a VIP drinks reception for the winners. As for you riff-raff, also head up. There will be alcohol available for you to insert into yourselves. Music supplied for you to throw some hefty shapes too. If you're down with that, then boogie on up. But one last time, let's have a big cheer for all our winners, all the organisers, and for the epic party about to commence. Good night.
the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame.